Oh, hey there. Sorry. Was just smoking a Knicks pack. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? If you watched that game, this is a little messed up here. If you watched that game and you are not hyped up, you're hyped up. You're hyped up. Who am I kidding? What did I just watch? That was unfreaking believable. I've been saying this. The Toronto Raptors. Stop freaking sleeping on them. What did I say yesterday? What did I say today? I said yesterday, even with Scotty Barnes, they're beating the Knicks. What did I say today? Scotty Barnes is out. They'll find a way. What happens? They win the freaking basketball game. We're looking at a playoff team right here, 100%. And I feel great about my prediction for them making the 5th seed, knocking down the Brooklyn Nets in the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Hold me to it. I'm trying to preach this. This team is deep. It's unbelievable. I live here in Chicago. I'm not hyping y'all up for I'm not giving undeserved hype is what I'm trying to say. I genuinely believe in this team. 4 straight wins. 4 straight wins. You know how many games the Raptors have lost on the road? I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint on the answer. OG Anunoby, Ken Birch, Gary Trent Jr., Fred VanVleet. The list, it can go on and on. Oh, let's make it go on and on, right? All right. Svi, Delano Manton, Chris Boucher, Malachi Flynn, Scotty Barnes. I don't know. You just beat a 5-1 team, the first seed in the Eastern Conference, on the road without a starter, without 2 starters, without your best player, and Scotty motherfucking Barnes. You're without the Rookie of the Year and your best player. Now, I might be getting ahead of myself, but am I? I don't think I am. I don't think I'm getting ahead of myself calling Scotty Barnes a Rookie of the Year. A lot of spit just came out of my mouth. Watch out, NBA. Watch out, NBA. Now let's recap this game. I've had my fun here. Let's recap this game. Because this game was not, it didn't start that pretty. The first quarter was 26-34. Toronto got it going in the second quarter, and they made the halftime deficit not 12 points, or 8 points, sorry. And that was impressive to me. That was impressive to me because you could have looked at this game at some time in the first, sometime in the second, and been like, at least Toronto's remaining competitive in it, but yeah, the Knicks are going to win. Julius Randle had 18 in the first half. I mean, Julius Randle was going off, and then complete lockdown. So what happened? Third quarter, 38-22 point differential for the Raptors. But let's get to the turnover margin. The Knicks had 17. The Raptors only had 9. The defense was on full display by every single starter. The defense was on full display. I think non-NBA fans, non-Raptors fans need to tip their hat to the NBA GM God himself, or I shouldn't even say GM, to the NBA president God himself. Not only Masai, but also Bobby. I gotta give it to Bobby as well. They're crafting something the NBA has never seen before, and we're witnessing it finally. I mean, points in the paint, Toronto. Less turnovers, Toronto. Fast break points, Toronto. Steals, Toronto. Assists, Toronto. Rebounds, Toronto. Free throw percentage, Toronto. Now, the 3-point shot wasn't really falling in the fourth, so you got to give that to the Knicks statistically. But, hey, they still had, what was it, 3 threes in the fourth quarter? Maybe it was 4. And I'll tell you what, Fred VanVleet is the guy. I mean, he's that guy. I feel embarrassed for myself for the first 2 games, jumping to early conclusions, saying, I don't know if Freddie's that franchise guy you want to build around. Not saying that, believing it, but just, entertaining the possibility. And now I feel like a fool. I'm like, who am I? What am I doing? Like, the Raptors have a brand new unit. There's no Kyle Lowry. Fred's the guy. Give him a couple games. He's had a couple of games, So let's get into the Raptors box score. ESPN's kind of janky, so I always have trouble getting here. Precious Achiuwa once again. 1-9. He did have 9 rebounds tonight. I don't know. I might drop him in fantasy basketball. I love Precious. He's better suited for the bench. In my preview video today, I said that Ken Birch was going to be starting, I think Ken Birch was going to be starting because Precious hasn't played a good game in like a week. Ken Birch should be starting the next game. Like, he should be starting. Is the next game against Philly? He should be starting that basketball game. And we'll talk about Ken Birch here in just a minute. But Precious Achiuwa, man, he was the only starter in negative plus minus. Just not a good game from Precious. I would so much rather have him play that backup 5-man, that backup 4-man, getting the same amount of minutes, but more room to work with. More freedom. OG Anunoby. What did I say? What did I say in the pregame? I said OG's going to score 30. I said OG hasn't had a good offensive game yet. I know you could go back and, against Indiana, he dropped 25. Look at the stats. He shot like 36% or something like that. Like, he was due for this. And what did he freaking do? 36 points, 6 rebounds, some defensive stats, 4 threes. Got to the paint, got the mid-range going. OG Anunoby did everything tonight. Hell yeah. That's what they needed him to do tonight. Big-time players show up in big-time moments, and OG Anunoby is a big-time player. The rest of the NBA is going to figure that out this year. Fred VanVleet, Mr. Fourth Quarter, give him the freaking ball and let him do something, man. I love it. He had a huge 3 tonight. This guy in the fourth quarter, just give him the ball and he'll figure it out for you. 17 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. Like, hats off to Freddie tonight, man. Like, for real, dude. These starters showed up and they needed to. I said Svi was going to start, and I said he was probably going to do pretty solid, but I wasn't anticipating 15, 5-5 with 2 steals, missing 2 shots the whole night. I was not anticipating him to play that well. Shout out Svi, one of the best signings of the offseason, and then Gary Trent Jr. So in my pregame analysis, I said, if Toronto wants to win this game, OG's got to drop 30 without Scotty Barnes. OG's got to drop 30, Fred's got to drop 20, Gary Trent's got to drop 20. Well, what happened? Fred VanVleet scored 17 and did everything else. Gary Trent Jr. had 26. 4 of 11 from downtown, 4 steals, another great defensive game from Gary Trent Jr. Hats off to Gary Trent Jr. This guy is having a breakout year, which a lot of us were anticipating, or he's at least looking poised for a breakout year. The bench, Chris Boucher got some run. Mainly Ken Birch is who I want to talk about. 6 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, plus 20 plus minus. 31 minutes. Give this man the starting job. He'll have the starting job. I guarantee you the next game. He closed the game again. He needs to have the starting job. Justin Champagnie. I was wondering when they were going to unleash him tonight. This season. Tonight, +5 from the plus minus. 2 points. 5 rebounds, but how many offensive rebounds? I'll give you a hint. That doesn't maybe help you. I'll give you a hint. 3. Justin Champagnie, welcome to the NBA, baby. Malachi Flynn, he got some run. I actually think it's really funny how, I saw a tweet saying Nick Nurse would rather play Scotty Barnes not in uniform than Goran Dragic. I thought that was really funny. Delano Banton got 9 minutes tonight compared to Malachi's 11. I think what's going to happen is Delano Banton's going to start to slow down a little bit, and Malachi Flynn will have his role back. I think that's what's going to happen. Ideally, I'd like to see both of them now that Goran's get him out of here. Let's ship him out. Let's ship him out for Moses Brown. But anyways, guys, that's it for tonight. I really want to upload this. I cannot wait to hear what you guys have to say. This was awesome. Hit the like button, hit that sub button. I post 7 Raptors videos a week. And we're trying to get to 10K by the end of the year. So peace.